Hi guys, so it's Saturday. I'll be tacking this on to my next show and tell video. Um, was not planning on filming, obviously. I did have to film a retraction or correction for my last show and tell video. Um, so Troy and I went out for lunch, finally got my barbecue. Becky and I keep trying to get out there, and for 3 weeks it didn't work out, and Troy finally had enough. So he's like, we're going to get barbecue for lunch. And as we're about 3/4 of the way there, it started like pouring down snow. And I mean, it was like windy and like the thunderstorms we just had with the tornadoes on Thursday. It was like that, but snowfall. Because everything is so warm, the ground is so warm, the ground is so wet. Obviously, nothing is sticking, but I do still have some snowflakes in my hair. Yeah. So I was just planning on running out to grab a quick bite to eat. I was not planning on sitting down to film, but while we were out, one of the stops I wanted to make was by my post office box. And I wanted to open one of these more with you. I did open it to see what it was. I did not, however, open my card from Miss Marsha, made by Marsha Mom. And I know how she loves bombing cards, so I'm going to hold it like this to open it. Look at that. I love her little embossed hearts. I think those are so stinking adorable. Oh, it's not so bad this time. Just a small handful of the confettis. So I don't know if she has a punch to do these hearts or if she's using like a scan and cut or what. But so you stamp these hearts using embossing powder, and then you put the embossing powder down, or you use it using an embossing pad, which is kind of like very low tack liquid glue. You put the embossing powder down on top of your little stamped image, heat it, and it turns into this beautiful metallic foil. So I don't know if she punched these out and then stamped them, or if she has a die, or how she cuts them out. But she makes her own confetti to stick in these cards, and it's adorable. And she's got the same little confetti hearts here popped up on foam tape. I love it. I love getting her cards. They're so cute. I love pigs. I know she doesn't know that, but I love pigs. I would love to have a teacup pig. And she also sent me a green tea. This one is an orange passion fruit jasmine. So I do not like the prepackaged Lipton's tea, the ones that come pre-made in the bottles. The flavors in those taste so weird. I don't know what the issue is, but their green tea bags are amazing. So on this snowy February day, I guess I know what I'm drinking today. And I can, because I'm remembering to film this, so it doesn't have to sit there in the pile and get lost. That candy cane tea she sent me at Christmas was amazing, you guys. I was sitting here like sick as a dog and like wanting to curl up in a hole. So the other thing I got is this. Now, there is a newer channel out there, and she is the Yarn Hag. And I am just saying, this woman is a riot. I will link her down below. But instead of sending out happy mail, she sends out heart attacks in a box. And apparently, I am the recipient of a heart attack box. You guys! I started to try to open this in the car and realized there was no way I could do this without destroying Troy's car. If it had been my car, I would have put it in the passenger seat and just gone for it and filmed y'all sitting in my car. Like, I've gotten over the emotions, so I'm not going to cry. However, I saw enough to where I'm like, okay, I can stay calm long enough to film. I am not as much of a crybaby as like Debbie or Cinnamon Stitches. Canadian crochet or Cinnamon Stitches, but I am one of those that, like, especially when something like this like gets me completely out of the blue, I do tend to well up. So, they made super cute little card, and I knew exactly what it was after reading the card on the top. So let's see what all's in here. We've got, this is the only thing that I really looked at in the car. So it's a crochet journal. And it's laid out exactly how I did my handmade one. Look at that, you guys. It's got all the same slots I use, all the same information I use, except this one has a spot for you to put your picture and the yarn swatches. Love it. Love it. And yes, it will still get used in conjunction with my big journal. Okay. So I'm going to try to dip my tripod down just so you can understand why I said I could potentially destroy Troy's car with this. Look at, there's like foam fortune cookies. There's flower petals in here. There's open little hearts. So yeah, I had to get this home and sit down so I could properly open it. Oh. So I went back to working out this week and I am not stiff, but kind of sore. Just kind of sore. Flowers. Oh my God, I love these. Photo props. I've got to see if those will fit in my needle cup up there because that is great. I love those. We've got a love ornament. We've got another flower. I love these. So I looked at these when I was sitting in the car. These are actually made out of that foam rubber stuff. And I might actually take them out of the box and decorate a cup with them. Or a mason jar. I got a bunch of those. Oh my God. It's a shame that Tater Tot isn't here, my grandson, because he loves balloons. Oh my gosh. This is so much stuff. Do you guys remember these from the 80s with the little sayings on their little feet coming out? Yeah, I have a feeling that some people are going to be getting some pom-pom critters here shortly. Those things are so much fun. They're so stinking adorable. You guys. Oh my gosh. And it comes with the little paper clips to help hang them. That's so much fun. I know Troy's like, so he dropped me off at the, or didn't drop me off. He pulled up to the post office and when I've got a smaller box, so I have to get a key in my box and then walk around the post office to get boxes. And I walked out the door carrying this box. I'm like, there's a box in here. Oh, how stinking cute. They're puffy stickers. Oh, I really need to pick this up because if this is going on the end of a video, I'm already like 10 minutes in, y'all. Oh, it's a whole garland. Love it. Love it. Oh my God, sweetie. So I might end up having to post this after all as a, I might have to post this as its own video. Look at the llama with the heart glasses, you guys. How cute. How cute. And they're the little flare pens. There's a straw. lollipops. It like matches my skin tone when I don't wear makeup. Oh, this is one of those, I don't want to pull it out and get it crinkled, but you hang it from the ceiling and it's a metallic spiral with, this one has a heart, you kind of see there with the glare hanging down. Oh my God. This one has open hearts. This is so much fun. Oh, this is another, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And yeah, on top of this, I got my first box with Alpaca Direct today too when I got home. Y'all, I am so excited to sit down and like do the number breakdown, because even if I barely break even on this month, I'm just saying. All right, so this might have to go on the mantle upstairs. Troy's going to be like, but we never decorate for Valentine's Day. The only thing I ever hang up are things like these. I've got one, it was for our very small mantle at the house we lived at 6 years ago. And the hearts are only about this big, but they're lace filigree, and they've got like people kissing, and there's like one where they're dancing and stuff. There's a free Cricut file. I think this is a second lollipop, but I'm not sure. I've already got piles of stuff like circled around me, you guys. And I'm only like this far into the box. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a thing to do your own paper chains. Yeah, I think y'all saw that. How? I guess that's Hobby Lobby. But that is so stinking cute. And y'all, she did the same thing I do for Christmas gifts, where you just snip off the corner price. I have not tried these. I actually sent one to somebody a couple of times now, and I still have not used one myself. So this is the size J. I was wanting to try these to see, because it's kind of like the cheap furls. Tear on into it. Oh, it's flat on the front. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I'm going to have to try that. I'm working with an eye hook right now. I found a super cute. I did find something to go ahead and make fresh for the season of the granny. Let's see. We've got more of the foam hearts, foam flowers. We got some ribbon. Flower petals and hearts, you guys. It's such a good thing that I have a craft room, because if I did that in the rest of the house, I swear. And there's like a dozen different styles of hearts. There's like these little tiny paper glittered on both sides. And then there's this style that the center pops out, but they're self-adhesive on the back. Those are going to go in my card making box. Oh God, you guys. Look at these little guys. They're lovey ducks. Look. So I've got my little one from Snappy Tots sitting upstairs. I might have to trade it out with the lovey ducks. Oh. Hugs. You rock. And these have the tabs, so you can, when you blow them up, you can hang them as a bunting or a banner. Oh my God, you guys. She must have thought it was a shame when I said we really don't do much for Valentine's Day. So she sent me a huge Valentine's box and was like, no, you are going to decorate. Oh. Oh, I need this. I'm just saying. I totally need this. It's a yarn helps me unwind, but it's a yarn inventory book. I have not taken full inventory of my yarn in a long time. So I actually, at some point in 2020, need to go through and actually do my inventory. I had one when we moved, not to Beaver Dam, we were there for 2.5 years. Not to Landon, we were there for 3 years. It must have been in the transition when I started having a craft room at the Trenham house. But then all my yarn fit in a cabinet, like a big filing cabinet. Okay, I just got done saying I don't like chenille yarn, and this is the only one I found that I actually like of the bulky style novelty yarns. And the only reason why I like this one is, while it is a size 5, this is the Premier Parfait. While it is a size 5, look at how fine it is. And when you work with it, when you go to tie in your ends, this one frays apart at the end well enough that you can take the cord that holds it together and knot it together and put a little drop of like glue or fray check in there and like have a continuous seam or a continuous yarn in between your balls. But so many of the other ones are so fat, the cord doesn't let you tie it together and like snip the ends and like hide it discreetly in your project. This one does. This one so does. And I think Becky just got done making a bunch of baby blankets with this like 2 years ago or something. But this one is like the only one that I'm like, yeah, this one I can do other stuff with. And these are the colors I would make hats and scarves out of. And I've been trying to figure out what to make for somebody. I have a feeling this is the kind of thing she would love. She's like me. She loves texture. And her favorite colors are pink and purple. I keep laughing. Like, her colors are the princess colors. Awesome sauce! Because I still haven't used the other one that I got. I got the big bulky one when I got this. This is the Summer Nights from Lion Brand. And because that one is so big, like, I'm afraid to crack into it. Because it's this one is a size 1 yarn. It's super fine. This has that very, very fine metallic in it. And because it's so fine, it actually stretches with the yarn. And the yarn is not very stretchy. So it's funny, like 2 things I just mentioned that like you have to be careful of with these kinds of yarns. Like these are the ones you want of those varieties, which is hilarious. But yeah, so this, I think this is an acrylic, isn't it? It's 82% acrylic, 18% polyester, but you would swear it's cotton. So it has that little stretch in it. I mean, there is no give, no stretch. So if you have the yarn that has that big bulky metallic where it's like a single ply like that, that's what you're looking for so it doesn't snap in your projects and snap while you work it. You want the yarn to not stretch, or you want it to be a super pliable thing. This, oops, totally just popped the ball band off. This stuff is so pretty. I've got one somewhere over there. But like I said, mine's like the jumbo. I think mine's like 14 ounces or something. This one's 3.5 ounces. And it's 434 yards, 100 grams. Size 1 yarn. And they say you need 2 balls to do a shawl. But something like that watercress shawl that I just finished, the button cowl that buttons on your shoulder. That would be really nice. And then we've got more confetti and stuff. M&M's! Hello, sucker. Because, you know, the red one's got all the bravado. Oh my God, Ryan, thank you so much. I am so just like... I've had a decent day today. I've been very tired. After 2 weeks of being sick and then trying to play catch up all week, I actually went out last night. So I'm just getting back to like peopling again after being sick. And now it's like, I felt like poop for so long. And now I'm like, oh my gosh. And like, it's hilarious because, I mean, all of these things will go in my card making stuff. And I actually have crafts for making hair bows out of the fake rose petals, silk rose petals. All right, so this took me 20 minutes to unbox. So I guess Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to have to film, like put this up as a video itself. So I'll have to, I guess, put an opening card on there and say, hey, there's no like proper intro for this because I didn't know how deep this box was going to go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, where I... Oh, you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. This was a blast to unbox. This was a lot of fun. And I do, you might have to send me an email and let me know where you found the foam flowers because these are pretty awesome. I really wish, because it makes it feel like they're real, but it's that foam rubber stuff. And those are pretty awesome. All right, you guys. Well, I am going to go upstairs and I guess I'm going to have to start decorating the house for Valentine's Day now. I love you guys. Take care and I will see you guys real soon.